Alright, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Albert Sartucci, and I am gonna catch up with everything I had going yesterday. First off, was down spooling this 80 T Rex until the customer decides what he wants to do. And so while I'm doing that, I'm also gonna down spool the 250s because he wants a 100-yard top shot of a 130-pound test on top of those reels because they have 100-pound tests currently on them. So, and if y'all missed this one yesterday, I put 2,800 yards of 130 on this Avid 82 speed two Rex model. Morning, Joseph, Henry, John. Yes, sir. Hard at work already. Ow. Ooh, that hurt. Another day in paradise, guys. God, look at that thing. That thing is beautiful. But he wants high-vis line, so I have to get that situated. And this is a left-handed reel, so I gotta work it backwards. Or no, it's not left-handed, it's right-handed. I've been working with the left-handed reels, so I was already used to saying that. Definitely could be a personal problem there, John. Well, I wouldn't say personal, but it is personal because I want to go fishing too, and I can't. Still working shorthanded. One of our other workers won't be in until 1 because he's going to college. So I'm going to download this. Download those 2 reels to get that 100-yard top shot that he's wanting, and then get it back pulled up so I can get him a line capacity as well. Yes, it's still the tester line. That's why I'm not stopping for any faults in the line that I do find. I am just doing it for line capacity on reels. Steve Owens, what's up, boss? Now I'll start doing those more videos of the tester lines with the microscope when I have more time, guys. Right now, like I said, being short-handed the way I am, having to work the back and the front, is making it impossible for me to go evolve into the videos like I like to, showing y'all the little things I find and stuff like that, because I just can't do it right now, guys. If I do that, I'll fall too far behind on everything else I got going on outside. Hey, what's up, boss? How did you not get your box? I'll look for it. I know we got it here then. If you already caught those sizes of sharks with that braid, you should be fine with going to 9 to 10 footers. Went the wrong way, I forgot. Yeah, I'll get it right here. And yes, guys, that video was me just spooling the reel. It was not meant to be on there. That's why the line came immediately off the reel. If it had been tied in any other way to keep the line on the reel, it definitely would not have come off like that. All right, so quick question on that Hercules braid. You have not changed it in 2 years or however long, or have you been using the Hercules braid for years? What's going on here? There it goes. It looked like it got melted in. Yeah, it did. Look, it melted on the inside of the spool right there. That's how much pressure was going on right there. Yeesh. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, John, I will pull that box and put your name on it because that's the other way how we ensure we keep track of all of our reels is the boxes. There you go, done. Got it. Alright, let's see. And how many times have you gone fishing with that braid, and where are you fishing out of? Real curious, because definitely want to know. And is it a hollow core or is it a solid braid on that one too? Yep. I don't know, boss. I don't know. You were still dreaming of that taco is what it was. Also, are you casting out with that one? Or are you kayaking? Morning, Melinda. Excuse me, guys. Yep, I'm going to do these 2 reels, then I'll be kind of done on the inside for a little bit. So I'm going to go outside and start burning down on a 2,000 pound block of lead. Got 2 more left that I got to burn down, and I know if I do it, I can get it done pretty much. Probably, if I were to start at 8, I'd be done by at least noon on both, probably. But I need to get out there first. Oh, okay. Okay. Where are you fishing out of? All on the beach or pier? Oh, you did say pier. Okay. Homer, what's up, boss? Drew, how you doing? Good morning, guys. We're here downloading some reels to get line capacity and add more line right here so we can get this sorted. But I want to give the customer exact line capacity, so I'm going to download it, do it the hard way. Get the 100 yards of top shot that he wants on here, and we will go from there. Let's see, I thought y'all could see it, I guess. Come on. There we go. Yes, sir. We are here still doing reels left and right. Trying to get everybody sorted with everything I got going. With Jeff being down, it makes it real hard a lot harder on me, because now I got to carry his weight in the back where he would normally be pouring weights and breaking weights and stuff like that. And then also still keep doing what I got to do up here. So yeah, very stretched for time on everything, guys. So I'm going to be real selective on the things I can and can't do during that time until he can get back on his feet again. So when I'm doing the brake testing, like I won't be stopping right now. No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Daniel. I'll go and get that done today before I head outside. So that'll be right after these 250 bucks. What were we splitting it up with again? So that way I can go and get that situated too. Man, you can hear it catching that And when I reset this back up, guys, I'm going to make sure that I look at that screw, how crazy out it is. I'm wondering if I can screw it all the way in so it sits flush. I don't know. Let me get this knot out of there and then we'll go from there. Find my little screwdriver. I know I got one up here somewhere. Alright guys, I cannot find it, so I got an idea. I'm going to kind of do what I did yesterday. I'm going to wrap my knot around there, but what I'm going to do is around that screw, I'm going to have the double ended and I'm just going to taper it on there so that way it covers that, because I don't know where my little Phillips head is at. And that's an itty bitty thing there, guys, like that, so I don't want to strip that off. Okay. Well, I mean, for Zion, I don't know what to tell you, boss, because I mean, kind of raving about the Hercules. I mean, if it's done you that good for that long, then I would stay with it, I guess. But if you are planning to go bigger and stuff like that, we've been working with the Tightline and the Cortland braid. Those are the two that I really don't deal with budget braids because they end up costing you more in the long run. I have tested cheaper hollow core braids to because they said they were, you know, just as good as the higher test or higher cost braids. And at the end of 13, some of them I had to stop because it was getting too expensive to fish with the cheaper braids like that. Extreme braid was one of those. Another braid that was out there was that Texas braid. It didn't even make it on to test phase because I couldn't even get past the spooling phase with them. From what I've heard, they also too have stopped selling it under the Texas braid and now sell it under another kind of name. And from what we also heard too, if they're associated with me in any way, shape, or form, like through Facebook, he blocks them and cuts them out of of their group and stuff like that. He won't even sell to anybody that sells to us or that knows that they'll bring the braid to us because he knows that we'll, you know, dude. If you got a bad product, fix it, plain and simple. If you want to sell to the general public, make sure your product is good. Don't try to hide that it's not good. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing right there. And for me, I understand this. I know this. Every time I sell a leader to anybody, we're going to be judged upon that leader. And for us, if we, we are human. We do make mistakes. We correct it. So, and y'all seen that many a times where I found something that my workers do, or we do, or manufacturers do, and sending us braid that ain't worth the crap. You know what I mean? So, let's see. I'm looking for the 130. But I'm gonna have to get with him because I don't think I have 130 in the. Well, that's 200. In the diamond that he's wanting in orange. So give me a second, guys. I gotta call him up real quick. Okay, went to voicemail. Oh, he's at work. All right, guys. He's at work. He's texting me right now. Give me just a second. And to tell you the truth, guys, friendly budget at the end of the day means is it going to save me money in the long run? That's the one I go with right there. Yes, I'll spend more money up front, but in the long run, if I am able to catch my line back, have fewer cutoffs and everything else like that, that's where I end up saving money. As y'all see, I've done numerous testing of braids, and I do it, a 13 trip deal. Why 13? Well, that ended up working out like that because I started testing a braid company called Extreme Braid a few years ago. Well, at that time, I had Jerry Brown line on there. And hold on real quick, I'm trying to get this one. There it is. I had, what was it? Jerry Brown, and I also believe I had, it was Jerry Brown. But the Jerry Brown was already like 2 years old. Well, this company kept saying that their line could compete with Jerry Brown. I was like, all right, well, send me some spools. Let me test it out. So, and I told him, I was like, hey, man, you got to expect this. If the line, whatever I find, I am going to post. It's the way I work, you know what I mean? And so we started doing it, and then during each trip, I would show you, hey, Jerry Brown just broke off, Extreme just broke off, and I was keeping track of everything, of how much each one would break off and stuff like that. Then I also follow a general rule. If I break off 3 times on one rod during a trip, I stop using that rod for that trip, and it gets put away. And you can go back to those videos and you can see where I was doing all of that with those braids. Well, after 13 trips, I had to stop using the Extreme braid because I was planning to do 20. But at that point when I did it, it had already cost me like, I think it was like $1,500 worth of tackle, line, and everything. I I was charging myself as if I was a customer buying all those leaders and the weights and everything else like that for that time period. So because of that, I literally had to stop using it. I was like, man, it's even at this point, it's costing me too much to even fish this line. So I stopped using it. Well, ever since then, anytime I do a braid test with any company, that's my magic number of fishing trips that I do is 13. And so I guess that's kind of a little significance because I guess 13 is like a root number for like bad or whatever. Like most hotels or skyscrapers don't have the 13th floor. What they do is they go 12th floor and then 14th floor. Normally between the 13th floor they'll have it to where it's a bypass floor where they make that floor, the 12th floor, extremely big, and you know it's bled into the 12th and the 14th floor, and they go straight to stuff like that. So, Yep, if you're gonna get into the braids, guys, it's tight line braid or Portland braid, hands down. I've been playing with. Did I already do? What is that? Hold on. I think I already did the top shot on this one because it's a different color. Yes, I did. Yep, I already did a different color. So this one's already done. Oh, okay, cool deal. Well, that's what I get for not taking notes on this. What's up, Bluegrass? And did you get your notification this morning? I finally was able to go back and add your ticket to the drawing for the Christmas fund. I got that added in this morning. And like I said, guys, when the Cash App, if I have not recognized the notification with the thumbs up, I have not dealt with it in there. So normally when I get a chance to get to that, I do that. And also to remember, guys, the Christmas fund or the Christmas drawing, I will be not posting any of the tickets until the main event. When the main event comes, then I'm going to share everybody's ticket numbers on there, and we will go from there, guys. So, oh man, since this is a left-handed reel, I'm going to have to take it down to the splice. Or actually, no, I really don't need to. I can spool it straight to there. Maybe. I'll see. Hold on. Since it's a left-handed reel, it's going to spool in this way. So I may have to pull the line back over here to make it happen. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just so I don't have to unsplice and then resplice the braid right there. And that's going to be another thing, too, with the hollow core braid, guys. Splicing and unsplicing is such a beautiful thing. You don't have these big old knots. And it slips right through your rollers or your guides, especially on cast. It does not make you backlash and or split your thumb and or give something that debris that's in the water can catch on. So I did not know that Headland Braid and Outdoor Alpha's their own braid color. That's cool. Yeah, no, the Tightline Braid definitely could do something like that for a lot of braid companies. I haven't really gotten on that roll yet because, like I said, I'm still going through this testing deal. And granted, Tightline Braid has really come through on a lot of levels and really met my challenges and stuff like that. It's just, you know, it takes money to do that, guys. And right now, we're toward the end of the season for this year. Everybody's out hunting, so fishing is there, but it's not as dominant of a force as it would be if the hunting season was not there. So with that, I'm being real cautious on where I spend money and how I spend it, because obviously I don't have a huge $1 million bank account like some of the other big shops can, and can just order whatever they want to order whenever they want to order it. So Let's see. Well, he's still pretty busy, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is get this spooled back up, and then I'm going to jump over to the gunmetal so we can knock that one out real quick. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm doing. Hello. There we are. There's the accurate. And like I said, it's a left-handed reel, so I'm having to spool it on the opposite side over here. And there you go. You see where that was the backing color line, and here's the top shot that they were needing. So. There's those Avets that need to go to Avet. They're up on the counter.
You're 80.
Huh?
You're 80.
Which 80?
You told me there was an 80 that needed to go, and that's what we were trying to. There's a purple one with the clicker.
Oh, it was real quiet. Yes. Yeah. Let's get it pulled, and that way we can.
You're gonna
have to do it.
Take it off because I really can't hold it.
Oh, yeah.
When I can grab it, I just can't hold and twist and do all that.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't even know what box we're going to use.
We got to go with the large.
The large don't fit with the Abbott.
Not with the box, it doesn't. But with the reel by itself, it does. And we could wrap it with some of that peanut, the bubble wrap. All right, guys. So y'all know on one of the last fishing trips, I noticed that one of my 80s was not. The clicker wasn't very loud, so I made a note to Jeff that we had to shift that reel back so the clicker can get fixed on it. So, yep. So we're sending my purple, my pinky. It's already faded so much it's almost pink. So, all right. Let's see.
Tape's not up there.
No, it's on my desk. Yeah, it's on. All right, let me go and get the gunmetal real quick. Alright. Let's see, get back to this real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna fill up these reels, then I'll go and get started on melting down that big old block, because once he gets here and I'm pouring it, we're both pouring at the same time, those 8 or 10 blocks I got there, they'll be gone in about an hour or two. So I know I gotta melt down some more. Roger, how you doing, boss? HEM in the house. How you doing? All right. Israel, who you saying to free up, boss?
Me.
I don't know. Israel G. Alright, here we go. Alright, Roger, you have a good night, boss. I just read that you're going to sleep. Yes, my minimum goal is $20K for the families, because I'm thinking we're going to be spending, upwards of about $1,000 per family if we can get that. I mean, obviously, I don't know, but I'd rather shoot high and hit a little shy of it than to shoot low and not even reach it. You know what I mean? So we're shooting for 20,000 for Christmas families. That way, like I said, we got one veteran that has been recommended to us out of San Antonio. She's got 5 kids. She's a single mom, and $1,000 for 5 kids, that's $200 a kid, is not very much. But I know we're not gonna have every single family be at 5 kids or whatever, but I definitely want to ensure that we can really make a difference this year. And like I said, we're gonna be doing it under wants or needs, not wants. Say they need school clothes, then we're gonna get them school clothes. Or if they need toys, they got plenty of clothes, then we'll go that route. You know what I mean? We're definitely gonna try and make it a real difference on that note. And let's see, go back to okay, we got plenty of chartreuse.
Talking about this other blue LX, right?
Yes. Wait. No. That SX.
Yeah.
Check the paperwork. That one's already done.
Wow.
We just wrapped it up so that way we wouldn't lose the paperwork. All right. Here we go. Gonna do this one in 130 pound of the Cortland right there. I ain't opened up a new spool in a minute. The only reason I'm doing this is because I don't think I have a spool that will have 2,200 yards ready to rock and roll. And I don't want to put a splice, so I'm just going to go with the new spool. Let's see. Let's see with my blade. Here we go, guys. We're filling up this 180 Avid 2-speed with 130 pound of the Cortland 16 strand, and we're looking for 2,200 yards. If I can find the hole so I can get started. Got it. Zero out the line counter. So, all right, Roger, you have a good night, boss. Even just doing this right there, having the clicker engaged, does make it a pain in the butt. So
This used to, right?
yes. That sure is pretty. Yes, sir. Go. It's not even tight, and you can see how much pressure it's catching just by pushing on it like this.
Use the penis or use the paper?
Paper is fine. Okay, he's texting me back now, guys. Sorry I stopped again. I'm back on it, guys. Oh, wrong way. Still ready to spool up a left-handed reel, but this is a right-handed. We are doing the 16 strand of the Cortland 130-pound hollow core on this Avid 82 speed. And you're all good to go on the video. Alright. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you just gotta do the paperwork, right?
Yeah, I gotta get it on. Well, go to USPS.com. You need to learn how to do this too, so that way it's already all pretty much set up. I just got to show you the little things to do in it. So patch, good. All right. Is Eric on the channel? Eric is not here, but Patch, you are the one that won on Eric's channel for the 1,500 subscriber giveaway, correct? There you go, Joseph. So any word on that hammerhead? We hadn't heard anything, or did they sweep it under the rug kind of deal? Yeah. All right, guys. So there you go. We ain't gonna find out any more information about that. And maybe in the future it'll get brought up on site discussions. Okay. Well, Patch, when do you think you'll be in for your prizes here? Because we have a reel for you, we have a rod for you, we have some tackle for you as well. And also too, Patch, on your rod, we were throwing a Team Hard Life rod, and at that time all I had was the chartreuse colors. Now that we actually got you on the channel, you can pick and choose what color you want for that deal. It's gonna take a few more weeks to get it in if you want to change up the color. So if it's gonna be a while before you get in here, well then we can go that route and set you up. Wow, hold on. My device over here is about to fall apart that holds the line in place, so yeah, don't need that happening. And here we go. Yeah, yep, okay, no worries. Well, do you want to go ahead and set up your own colors for the rod, or do you want to stick with the chartreuse one that we could pull off the wall? Because we got a window now that we can work with. And maybe throw in a little, you know, put your name on there with 15K giveaway from Team Real Locals as well on there. And how old are the babies? And no, that was Jeff. Eric is not in town right now. Actually, on the reel, it's whatever color you want to order. It was donated, so. All right. Well, what colors do you think are cool? Because I mean, the black and chartreuse is awesome. The blue and chartreuse is awesome. We got pink. We got some reds, red and chartreuse, blue and chartreuse. I mean, there's all kinds of colors, boss. Yes, sir. Okay. Well, we can definitely start putting something together. And oh, okay. Oh, wow. So you just had a baby. Well, congratulations on your new addition. Yeah, I just became a grandpa this past, was it Saturday morning? Yep, early Saturday morning I became a grandpa. Okay, Patch, we can start setting that up. And yeah, they got you an SX Raptor that was donated for this event. So you got rod and reel with line, and then there's tackle also being donated as well. So yes, sir, definitely a journey. We are over 1,100 yards, guys. Sorry I hadn't been calling out the line capacities. But, yeah. Well, congratulations, Patch. We have definitely got you confirmed for your winnings on for the 1,500 subscriber giveaway with Team Real Locals. And we're blessed to just be part of it. You know, he's a great channel, great guy, and definitely got a big heart. And we definitely love where it's going too. Sounds good. We are definitely getting it reset back up for all of that, so we're looking forward to it. Well, next summer would be the time to hit it if you want big sharks. During the winter, you know, it's going to be cold and brutal, so I don't know if y'all want to put up with any of that. Brandon, how you doing, boss? Most definitely. Yep. Coming up on 1,500 yards. I'm getting it. Yes, sir. That he does. Yep. We have a lot of our subscribers are on his channel, but we definitely need to get more of our guys over there to help him get that channel up and running as well. I mean, he's moving. He's definitely moving. So. Okay, that'll work. That will work. Yep, I am playing catch up over here, guys. Like I said, Jeff's down. So he's up here handling leaders and handling the phones and stuff like that. So I've got to work on these bigger reels when it comes to spooling, because it is pretty difficult for him to do it right here. Because one of the things we do is the main part is this hand right here is searching through each inch of braid, and you know, and then also the splicing. And since his wrist is broke, and it does make it real difficult for him to do both. So I'm doing this and also having to work the back with melting lead, building weights, and cutting and breaking and all of that as well too. So, but I am going to show these young bucks how the back's supposed to be ran, in a timely fashion, so we can put out a ton of gear, and we'll be working on it. If there's a lot of you new guys that are watching the channel, if you haven't gone to check out Team Real Locos here on YouTube, I would highly recommend y'all go out and do it, guys. He does alligator gar fishing, he does shark fishing, reds, big black drum. He does all kinds of fishing, man. He's got a big heart, got a lot of knowledge to share with y'all. So one of our channels that we do a lot of collaboration videos with, and do a lot of big giveaways with as well. We are going to be setting up a big old tournament coming up real soon, guys, so stay tuned for that. We're coming up on 2,000 yards, and he wants 2,200 yards on there, so that's what we're going to be doing. And I'll still leave a pretty nice sized gap on the reel, so it's in the $700 range is what I want to say for one of these bigger reels. We have several different formats that's pulling these reels, depending on what kind of line capacity that they want on the reel, as well as the depth of the reel they want. This is 2,200 yards of 130-pound test, so it looks gorgeous. And we also got other lines that we can get a lot more braid on the reel. Tight line braid is one of those that we can get up to 2,600 yards in the same capacity right here. So I did get a lot of burn off, but like I said, it's not tacky, it's not sticky, and it literally just flakes right off and then it's gone. So that's one of the things that I do like about it. It doesn't really stain your gear and stuff like that. We had a braid come through one time, and even some fishing tackle or some fishing bait that was supposed to mimic the fish bites, and man, it stained my truck. My truck was all red for weeks after that, so I never used it again after that one weekend. And here with this Cortland braid, it does do some of that to your foam, but it does come off. It just doesn't stay there forever. So like I said, I've used it on my gear for a long time before I started making the switch over to the tight line to do the testing. I still have Cortland on my gear, don't get me wrong. I'm still testing it against Cortland, because Cortland has been there and made it through the journey with us on all of our tackle testing for those 13 trips. So it really impressed us. Now, Tightline's got to do the same thing, but the only way to officially compare it is to be side by side with the Cortland. So there we go. Yep. And we'll be setting this one to get shipped out. We'll set up the paperwork today. It gets shipped out tomorrow because USPS already stopped by. So, but yes, there's your baby girl there, Mr. Daniel W. Yep. All right, so let me get back to okay. right, so he's at work, and we're going to talk on the phone to get this sorted for that. So I think I am done with spooling up here in the front for right now. And we will go from there. So, all right, guys, I'd like to stay and chat longer. I really would, but I've got to get out back, turn on the burner. Okay, sorry, guys. Make sure we're back on there. Black LX, Brandon. I don't think so. Let me check that real quick. Hold on, I got some reels over here that are spooled with paperwork. Hold on, real quick. Let me get you on the holder. So, since I am live, and if I have to do it, I can do it right now before I get back outside. The paperwork for sold or pending habits.
I gave you both of them yesterday.
I got it right here. I was just looking for it. I think we got it in the house. Let me get on that real quick. All right, Brandon, you got two to choose from. Got that one right there. And we got that one right there. There's the serial numbers there. They're literally 8 serial numbers apart. That's 30 and that's 38. Don't really look too much different, but I always give everybody. I'll take the black one. Oh man. So let's see. All right, and Joseph, what size of real cover were you looking for? Doing 65 to 100. All right, 65. Does it matter what color is 65 you want on there? We've got, let me see. Let's see. Well, we got 40-pound in hollow core that we can put on there. 65. I have chartreuse in 65. I have looks like I have orange and 65 as well. Okay. All right. So the neon, so the chartreuse. Okay. We'll do that. So what I'm going to be doing to you guys, like I said, I know I'm going to be growing. I am growing. I mean, I'm growing exponentially. There's times when I jump, 10,000 subs in like 3 months. Can't wait for those to, get us to the 100,000 subscriber mark. And when I do, there's a lot of these throwback videos that I'm currently recording and editing as I can get time to. Right now, it's very, very hard on me and the family because everything I got going on at the house, here at the business, with the YouTube channel, I'm doing the very best I can to keep up with all of that. But I also want to create, kind of a little timeline to show y'all, for all of y'all that are here currently, and we'll be able to get to that point when we get to 100,000 subscribers, that y'all will be able to see it. I don't know why I'm putting that on there. Where I used to be and where I am at that point when we hit 100,000. So we're going to be able to compare differences and stuff like that, which will be awesome. But most definitely, it's growing, so I look forward to it. And then I know y'all will be able to see where and what I was doing in the back. Like I said, a lot of times you only see the kind of the finished product of, all the weights that get poured and how they get cleaned and stuff like that. But I actually want to show y'all how I did it. So stay tuned for all of that, guys. It is coming, and it's definitely a journey. Yeah, they are definitely going with some lighter weight classes of line, but they don't know how thin they'll be able to go with that. That was one of the things that we were talking about. So they are still in their testing phases on it, and we are definitely looking forward to it. So. Yeah, I got some small ones there, Joseph. Oh man, I'm gonna have lead pouring videos. I'm gonna have me melting down the lead from the big old ingots and stuff like that, while I'm also pouring surf weights, breaking weight, regular weights, melting down the big old block, running back and forth, moving the camera back and forth. Cause yeah, it's crazy. Also too, it's gonna show you my surf weight molds and stuff like that, what we use. And like I said, it's going to be something that is going to be there, but I'm going to have to wait to ensure that before I show people how to do what I do, so they don't start copying me now, I'm going to have to just hold off, guys. And here we go, getting this one spooled up, getting her ready for the dance. Oh man. Well, that ain't good. I just ran out of the 65, the tight line and chartreuse. Let me see. Let me make sure I don't have an extra spool laying about. Yes. Spool and rails live on the channel. Yep. Probably not one. Yeah, what? Oh. Oh, okay. All right. How long is it going to be before you be ready? guys, I'm out of the chartreuse in the 65, Brandon. That's all I had there. What color would you like to go with? Let's see. All right, guys. I just got a phone call that one of my nephews is sick and not doing too well. They have taken him to the emergency, so I'm going to be leaving here as soon as I can figure out what Brandon would like to do. Like I said, I'm out of the 65 right now, guys. I've got the color that I had. I got it in orange, is all it looks like I have right now in 65. Brandon, what color line would you like to go with, or do you want it all in that? Because if you want it all in that, I'm gonna have to order some more, and it'll be late this week, if not early next week, before it came in. I've got 60-pound by Tightline. And look for the spools on that colors as well. I have 50-pound as well. 50 will be red, white, and I believe in pink too. Let's see. Not uploading the comments. What's going on here? Okay. Got it right. Let me check in white. Sorry, my phone wasn't uploading the current comments. I had to back out of it and get back into it. No, I don't have it in white either, boss. Trying to run low on these smaller diameters. We've been doing a lot of those videos. Yeah, even if we went with 80-pound, we'll still get 500 yards on there. And 80, I've got pink, I've got blue, I got red, and I got white in the 80-pound. I even have red, white, and blue. Have it in chartreuse. You got that 80-pound right there in chartreuse. Well, do you want to go with 80-pound in chartreuse, though? I just saw your comment that you want more chartreuse. Okay, cool. All right, so we're at 185 yards. a 65, and we are going to jump it to the Cortland 16 strand, 80 pound, to go and fill it up. Okay, come on. Yeah, John was just in the shop and he was getting real spooled up, so he knows what we had as well. No worries, no worries. We'll get that sorted. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna finish doing this, and then I'm gonna have to cut out. I'm gonna go visit my nephew in the hospital and see how everything's going on with him. As soon as I can get back and get a report to y'all, I'll let y'all know. But cool deal. Yep, yep. Come on. All right, here we go. Yep. I'm gonna stand this backwards. I like the loop end needles for when I'm doing the splice braid to braid. But if you are planning to do a reverse latch loop where it locks into place, then you would need a reverse latch needle. You cannot use a loop ended needle for that loop right there. But other than that, that's the only time you really need it. So that's why we started carrying a lot more of the loop ended needles rather than the reverse latch needles. Well, we've definitely had a lot of practice, guys. A lot of practice. All right. On this one, John, are you planning to be doing a lot of casting, or are you dropping right off a boat? because we're at 588 yards. I can easily get to 590. 592 actually. Yeah, that reverse latch loop does make it a bit harder when you're connecting braid to braid, because sometimes it catches, especially if the tail end is bent. Where the loop end, it really doesn't do that. Okay, so then we're gonna stop right there, boss. We're at 592 yards. And again, we're gonna knock this out, and then I am gonna head out the door. Just waiting on the phone call to head that way and stuff like that. So. And also too, guys, like I said, we have the needles in stock. We're doing them at $20 a piece, which is several dollars cheaper because they do not come with a little carrying case. And I don't think the carrying case should cost $6 to $7. So I will be looking around to see if I can get those in at a later date. But right now, this is where we are at. And his reel is done. It will ship tomorrow, guys, because I got to run today. And hopefully I can be back very soon so I can get back to what I needed to do for the day. But there you are, boss. Very, very nice. So, all right. Let's see. Well, could have gone to the 600, but also too, you got to remember when we're casting, you don't want to overfill the reel, because those 10 to extra yards that could be can also make it very difficult for getting a good casting setup. Oh, let's get this paperwork updated over here. Checking out the difference real quick. All right, boss. You ended up with a $48.27 difference from everything you paid, because you wanted the 60 or 65 to 100-pound top shot. So that price quote will be a lot less than what we would have had if we would have went with the 100, because it would have taken up more line capacity. So it would have dropped your line capacity right there. So, good morning, Patrick. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to run. Yeah, sorry I dropped that, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go check on my nephew. It's funny because when he was a baby, used to be so afraid of me and stuff. Oh, no wonder the camera flipped around. Sorry, guys. Didn't know I was doing that until I looked at the camera. All right, so I'm gonna go check on my nephew. Yeah, he's a real cool cat, real cool kid, man, real good. So I'm gonna go check on him, and I will be back, and I'll be sure to let y'all know, give y'all at least an update and stuff like that. So any prayers, thank you very much. We will get after it and stuff like that. So I gotta run, guys. Y'all have a good one.